Well, we are back. I've been uploading pretty consistently now. That's pretty cool. But if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Nick. You're watching Olsen Auto, and we are working on the Firebird again. I'm gonna preface this video because I did say in the last Firebird video back in like, I don't know, November or October, that I would have this car running. That's not true, but we are gonna get some work done on this thing today. So the exhaust has been in the works. You guys can see it's always the Subaru guys flying past my house. Anyway, the exhaust has been getting worked on. So that is in the works. Almost done. Got to get some clamps and whatnot, finish up some hangers and put it all together. Then I got to do brake lines, fuel lines, trans lines. The car is an absolute mess inside. So I'm going to start off by cleaning it out because it's disgusting and it's impossible to work in. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and comment down below. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway, just giving out a hoodie to one random comment. So comment down below if you want the chance to win one. I'll pick out a random comment through like a random comment selector. I'll ship it to you for free with the sticker. So go ahead, drop a comment down below. Let me know what your current project car is or what you're looking to buy. And like I said, I'll pick out a random comment. So drop that below. Oh, that's a mess. All right, let's get to it. And the transition isn't working. All right, time lapse. Okay, so I got it mostly cleaned out. I didn't vacuum out this side. What I started doing was taking out the old remnants of the rear seat belts. This car is gonna have a cage and no rear seats. So I was trying to take it out. This one, very stuck. Got the other ones out, so that one, and that one. I do have some Pour 15 left over. So anything you see here that's rusty, this is all obviously gonna get cleaned up. So I guess we're gonna hit the store. I was gonna do a little bit of wiring, but I wanna paint and I don't wanna get too many wires in here and a bunch of stuff set up and then end up painting my wires. So let's go ahead, let's go buy some stuff, spend some money. Yay. Which car to take? Probably the one that's not blocked in. Little start up here. Yeah. All right. So I need paintbrushes. My dad needs me to grab him some flat washers for, I think, his tractor. Stainless steel band clamps for the exhaust.
Okay, I don't have that. I bought stuff. I bought stuff. I got horse bits. I got paintbrush. I got a draw clamp.
I got a whole Impacts Torx bit kit. That was like 60 bucks, 50 bucks. Got exhaust clamps, paintbrushes, and washers. Yay. This is what sucks about getting out of work at 5 is I didn't really do much. I basically pulled everything out. The jack, the vacuum, all this stuff's out of the car, and it's already time to put it all away because it's almost dark out. But I'm going to try one last time to get that last seat belt piece out, just so I can at least call that done for the day. Put everything away, try to keep it nice and empty so I can work on this tomorrow. Alright, T50. This is the one we need. It's got a lifetime warranty, so no matter what I do to it, they will replace it, which is good because I feel like I'm about to use that warranty. Let's get to work. I think it's tight. I mean, it's not even budging. Oh my god, I broke another! No way! Well, lifetime warranty, right? So, Craftsman, up your quality control a little bit, because that's unfortunate. It is day 2 of trying to get that seatbelt bolt unstuck. Yesterday I was working on the Ducati a little bit. That's in another video. So I'm gonna go ahead. We have to work on getting the rear driver's side seatbelt buckle out so that I can Pour 15 and seam seal all of the floors, paint it, make it look all pretty, and then I'll throw some sound deadening in there once the cage is welded in. So I've been getting more and more into abstract art here. You can see we have that up there. So got all the exhaust pieces laid out. Let me show you guys real quick what the bung looks like for the O2 sensor. It's technically supposed to be well, not supposed to be a clamping, but you can clamp it in. You know, I decided obviously welding it while I have the exhaust out and apart would be the best way to do it. There's a lot of bugs outside, so I imagine this isn't gonna come out great. That's not the point. The point is to make sure this doesn't rust and turn ugly. Got some VHT flame proof, high heat, good for 2000 Fahrenheit. That should do the trick. I'm gonna stick an old glove inside the bung so I don't get threads in my O2 sensor. The welds are pretty good. I made sure to look them all around. They're not pretty, but they're solid and they're not gonna leak. And there's the O2 sensor bung. Fits really good. I made sure the O2 sensor threads in. And just to show you what we're working with here, we have the tailpipes. So that one, and that one, maybe that one, I don't know. Maybe this with this one, and that one. There's a lot of exhaust here. Mufflers, we got the clamps that's gonna connect it. Stepping down from the 3-inch header to the 2-inch rest of the pipe. Gonna do all the clamps and the hangers. You can see it didn't take it long to rust at all. This one sat outside for maybe a few months. The car never drove and it already rusted. So mufflers, pipes, hangers, clamps, everything's getting done. And let's paint. So I just finished up my first coat. You guys can check out that paint. It actually looks super good. The color's absolutely perfect. I didn't want something bright and shiny. Again, this is for rust protection, not looks, but it will look much better if it's protected from rust. So, you know, kind of a 2-for-1 there. Got a little bit of a run here. Again, not really a concern of mine. I just want to make sure it lays down good. For future reference, for anyone wondering, a Firebird dual exhaust setup is 1 can of paint per coat. I did go pretty heavy. I want to see how wet it is. Are you kidding me? I kid you not, I sprayed this no more than 5 minutes ago and it's dry. That's insane. So it looks like we're getting ready to, all right. So after moving the Mustang just close enough so that I could get some overspray on it. Kidding, obviously, that's a joke. My dad was painting his tractor, didn't want to get orange overspray on the Mustang, so I moved my cars out of the driveway. This is the final result. Now, it's very hard to tell because obviously it doesn't look too much different. So it's all painted. Gonna go ahead and install it. Still have a seatbelt bolt to move. I did just go out. I had to grab some stuff from Lowe's, so I grabbed bee spray and I had to grab that new Torx bit using that Craftsman warranty. So I'm gonna fight that seatbelt bolt a little bit and then we're gonna get this exhaust in and hopefully start seam sealing and painting up the interior of the Firebird. I almost said Fox body. So I got the exhaust all laid out here, at least the pieces I need for this side. I'm gonna go under, tighten the stainless steel band clamp if we get under here. So this is what's gonna connect that step down pipe, the long tube header, which is a 3-inch collector. Gonna step down to 2.5 right there, and I'm gonna tighten that band clamp up. And then we're gonna clamp this piece, and then the tailpipe, or muffler, and then the tailpipe that goes over the axle, and then we should be done. All right, so it's been taking a little bit of time here, just trying to make sure everything is all set, and then we had the muffler on backwards and it was really stuck, so that is all good. So the exhaust, let me just get under here and show you guys what we're working with. We're gonna add one more hanger under here, but it goes from the long tube headers, steps down from 3 to 2.5 with some band clamps there, one from the step down to the header, and then one from the pipe to the step down. Comes all the way back, that was welded. And then it goes into a muffler, which is a high flow muffler. And then of course it was a universal hanger. I mean, this whole car is custom. When we make sure everything is all set, I would like to trim this off and make it look a little bit better. But for now, it's very solid. It's not actually tight yet, but it made the exhaust very solid. Gonna throw one more hanger back there above the tailpipe. This muffler is not light. Definitely chipped some paint off in the process. Before my camera so rudely interrupted me by dying, I just have to tighten that one more hanger, throw one more hanger in the back to hold up the rest of the exhaust, and then once, you know, that's all done, look it over, make sure everything's good, make sure it clears the drive shaft, throw that in, and yeah, once we're confident with it, it should be pretty easy and take much less time to replicate it on the other side. It is another day and hopefully the last day of Pontiac ownership. I'm getting tired of working on this car, but it's the last day of this video, and I know that because, well, I make the videos and I can choose which day is the last day. So the plan to finish off this video, like I said, I wanted to get the floor painted. The more I think about it, painting the whole floor doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now because I still have to weld on some custom mounts for the B&M shifter. I have to cut a hole out so I can do all the trans lines. Obviously, I don't want to paint all that and then ruin it by welding and cutting. I have to open up the holes for the seat bracket. Got a few other little things to do in there, but what I can do is I can do the back half of the floor because besides welding the cage in, there is nothing else stopping me. Now, of course, I got to clean all that stuff up, all this junk, so I'm going to hit it with the wire wheel. Probably not going to spray that with paint today, but I will be pour 15ing all of the rotted area down there. Alright, so I got it all cleaned up. I vacuumed out all of the loose stuff that I could, hit it with a wire brush, and it's all cleaned off, ready to be pour 15. So I'm basically just gonna follow this little bucket of rust that was rotted. Of course, I got the plate in there now. I'm gonna pour 15 all of this, and then I'm gonna move over to the next side. I should probably clean that side out before I start getting a mess and then have rust powders fall into that. That's smart. I'm gonna do that first. Let's get it. So I will be laying down 2 coats just like everything else I poured 15. I did also pour 15 the frame, the trunk, a bunch of other little parts. This is the first coat. Got it done on both sides. Again, it's not really for looks. This is for safety so it doesn't rust again and there's no chance. If you guys don't know what pour 15 is, it is not only a rust inhibitor, it's a rust reformer. So it takes rust, stops it in its path, and sort of turns it into this, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's really good stuff. It's very expensive. It's like $55 a quart, 50 bucks a quart. But it works really well from what I've seen. I haven't had the best results on my frame. I also didn't know how to use it on my frame. I just got that on my arm, so I have to wash that off literally now or else it is not coming off. So let me do that real quick. But yeah, first coat's done. I guess I'm just gonna wait a little bit, go grab some food or something, and then do the second coat because this stuff takes a long time to dry. All right, got proper hand washing solution here. Flip it over, nice clean part. Not really, this rag's probably been used for several engine rebuilds now. That almost just fell. Yeah, I'm sure there's no cancer causing chemicals in that. Excuse my appearance, I didn't shower this morning and I just got out of the car after like, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 hours. Just came back from my sister's graduation, so that went well. That was over the weekend. I didn't finish this video up, so I never got to edit it. But I'm assuming this is dry. Oh yeah. That stuff's actually really good. So you can't even like scrape it off with your finger. It's not your normal spray paint. That looks like it came out really, really good. I'm actually stoked for that. Obviously got to fill some of this stuff in, but looks like it came out really good. Got to get some seam sealer in here and then that'll all be set. Of course, the rest of the floor's got to get painted. That's down the road. I guess I'll film it this way for you. I'm gonna end that video here. We got the floor, pour 15, old seat buckles out. I was gonna seam seal in this video, but I just got home. Next up, I gotta clean the Prelude. This thing's a mess, but I'm not doing that today. I really don't feel like it. This thing got the full exhaust, pretty much done. Another hour of work or so off camera of just anti-seizing all the hardware, making sure it's all tight, getting those other 2 hangers in. So I'm gonna end this video here. Got a bunch done on the Firebird and it's getting very, very close to being finished. I do wanna thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, be sure to hit that like button. Comment down below how many more weeks until this thing runs and drives. I got my money on 3 to 4, but that's if I push it. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this. Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists. So one day I'll be stomping.